Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to episode 18. I felt so bad about leaving you guys on a cliffhanger. I figured we'd do 2 hardcore episodes in a row. I'm very sorry. And no, it's not the same day. I didn't just like pause it in the middle so I could get you guys for 2 videos. I really did. I had to go. So I figured, well, let's cut it off and let's make it a little exciting. So, Railway to Nowhere. If you remember in the last episode, we were going to build this railway to nowhere. And to nowhere just means very far away. We still have all the rails in my inventory, like all the rails in my inventory, so a lot. I was actually streaming the world for some people on Discord, so if you ever want to see me like just like playing the world or streaming it, I guess sometimes I'll throw it on my Discord for the RainyDay server, which is my server. I'm not trying to advertise it. I'm just saying there's the Discord links in the description, so you can go there if you want. But yes, we're gonna be building this path as far as I can make it with this many rails. And we're just going to go like through the ceiling. So you can see I have the path built a little bit there. And then you can see, I'm trying not to die. You can see we're going to go in the ceiling. That way we don't have to worry about a bunch of stuff. But to do that, we need a few things. We need some raw copper for the floor. And then I guess we'll go back to our main base and just get like the regular normal copper. Okay, so I think my inventory is, well, a little bit messed up. Let's put up a few things. I don't know where to put the rails. We'll put them in here for now. I mean, they'll stick out like a sore thumb because that's not really where they go. But we don't have a place for them in this outpost. But I wanted to write down this. So obsidian and raw copper. That's what we're going to be looking for. I'd like to get the name tags, but that's more of like a, you know, oh, go get those. Because it's kind of funny because, you know, I haven't been able to find any. Okay, but don't point it out to me. It makes me sad. But yeah, once we get enough obsidian, we can make a portal at the end of our railway to nowhere. And then we can end up in the overworld in some special random new location. And that's kind of the whole point. Maybe we'll go, yeah, we'll go exploring this way. I guess this is technically back towards our main house, but our main house is like very far away. We're like around 4,000 blocks away from it, so we're not going to run into it or anything. And yeah, I am excited to see how far we can actually get, because every block in the Nether, I believe, is 8 blocks, right? It's either 4 blocks or 8 blocks in the overworld. I can't remember. So every block you like travel in the Nether is like 8 blocks or 4 blocks. Again, I can't remember which one in the overworld. So you can get really, really, really far away. And I want to start another outpost. And I'm hoping that I just get lucky and that it's somewhere really cool. But, you know, it's just kind of luck of the draw. This looks like an interesting cave, so we'll go in it. Again, I'm just looking for copper and then obsidian. So there's actually some lava literally right there, which is perfect. Now, copper is a little bit trickier because, well, it's not really tricky, but it's higher up, and then lava is usually deeper. But I think we got really lucky with this cave right here. And we do have Fortune 3, unlike the last time we had to collect copper. Oh, geez, dude. It took forever because we didn't have Fortune. You get a lot of copper when you have Fortune. I just wish I could find one of those big copper veins, but to be honest with you, I probably see them all the time, and since I'm never really like looking out for them. Oh, dude, I didn't realize this is a big cave like that. We might actually find a big vein here. And this, by the way, is super lucky to find like a lava pool this high up. Excuse me, sir. You were interrupting. But that's like super lucky, isn't it? I feel like I never find them. Either I find them on the surface, right? Or down really deep. But I don't feel like I find them too often like this. So I am a fan. How big is it? Oh, this is a big old cave. Okay, I like that. And I'm pretty sure that these caves, or I'm pretty sure these big copper veins, don't they spawn in granite, right? Is that their like second block? Pretty sure. But even just that little bit right there, we already have over 3 stacks. That's crazy, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go collect this real quick because, like I said, we need at least like 10. I'll try to get 14 so we can make it look pretty. It does feel a little weird to like have this like outpost and then not, or sorry, have this like, you know, the rail to get to this outpost, how it just kind of ends. There's just like a termination point. There's no like actual little building. Kind of want to build that before we go off any further because it's going to feel a little weird. Dude, I love having efficiency, dude. This is so nice. I bet that's already what? 11? That's 8. I can't count. Give me a sec. Okay, this should be good. I got some extra just because, I don't know, I'm always paranoid that, like, somehow I'm going to lose one. But to be honest with you, I don't really think you'd lose obsidian. But you never know. I really do love the way creepers look when they blow up now. Like, that is super cool. It is super cool. And it's still kind of early in the morning, so I'm sorry if I don't sound as, like, crazy as I usually do. But I did actually, like, warm up my voice this time. And I did drink a bunch of water. So I'm already ahead of myself on most days when I record. I just, like, wake up. And usually when I wake up, I do, like, chug water. But I'll, like, wake up, chug water, and then immediately start recording. After, like, letting the dog out or something. That was nice. You missed for once. You missed every single shot. That was just not a very good skeleton. Just not a very good skeleton at all. Did I bring any wood with me? I did. Nice. Just so paranoid about a creeper in a cave this big, dude. Not looking forward to getting blown up. So please, guys, refrain from exploding. Just hang out, have a good time. Did you know the reason they're not adding any more, like, or the reason they don't add, like, hostile, like, mobs that aren't, like, monsters is because they don't want animals to be viewed negatively? And I think it's something like that. Maybe I'm butchering their words, but it was something like that. And I was just like, what? I was like, there are animals in the wild that are, like, predators and will attack you. Doesn't mean you have to make, like, evil, like, bunnies or something, or, like, you know what I mean? I just thought that was weird, because I always wondered why they didn't add anything, like, new. Like, what is the new update? The strange mounts or something? And it's like, they're adding, like, a snail you can ride underwater, which is kind of cool, especially if you're going to build underwater. But I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I remember reading that, and I was like, I don't know how true this is. And I didn't really look into it, so maybe I shouldn't be repeating it. Just saw it on, like, Reddit r/Minecraft, I think. So maybe it's not true. I don't know. Sounds like something Mojang would say. Because they didn't put the, what was it, the fireflies? Which is interesting. Okay, so I think we might have enough. I mean, it's not that much copper that we need, assuming we don't go over another area that's, like, you know, completely like, copperified. Is that enough? I think it is. And if we need more, we can come back and get it. But this is not supposed to be, like, a big mining episode. But I do know where a big cave is now, where it's up high, and we can find copper fairly easily. So we will mark this as a win in our books. You know, I keep a book of wins and losses. Look at this. That's a win. Okay? Let's see if we can do it again. Dude, it's just too easy, man. I don't want to say, this is what it is, man. It is what it is. I just, look, in the Minecraft movie, they could have made it so cool. And it would have been, like, flabbergasting for people to see, like, someone falling, like, a great distance. And then just, like, the second they hit the ground, they put the water down. But the whole, like, release thing where the water came out of the bucket, it's like they tried to make it too realistic, and I just don't understand why they needed to do a live-action video game movie. I still do not understand it. Why was it not animated? The people who do the animations for all the Minecraft announcements and trailers, they could have made a much better Minecraft movie. But maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But I did think it was a little odd that they chose to do live-action for, like, the one video game that it doesn't make sense for. Like, if they were going to do a live action, like, Elder Scrolls movie, for example, right? That makes sense because there's people in it. This ain't a person. This is a block. I mean, it's not a person. I mean, I guess technically I am myself, but it was a little weird. And also, you can't see your feet, which I just don't think too hard about it. Most games now, when you look down, you can see your legs. You cannot do that here. You're just a floating orb. But you press F5 and everything feels okay. And you're like, oh. But I don't recommend playing like this. Okay. Yep. See, that's why. Switching between the cameras is a little wonky. Just a little wonky. And we need to go back to the main base to grab, like, the copper grates and stuff like that. Because, well, it would be great if we could surround our area with a little bit and build the main little outpost, which will be nice. I don't think each outpost needs to be the exact same. I think kind of how I want to do it, and I have been gathering quite a few materials, is maybe I'll build it to the theme of the area it's in. So this one will be made, yeah, never mind. Never mind. And the reason I just said never mind is I don't think putting a bunch of wood structures in the Nether is a wise idea. That seems like a bad decision if I've ever heard one, so let's not do that. And to throw away all the junk. Just throw it in the front yard. That works. These guys done, by the way? Yes. Okay. So 18 obsidian. Enough raw copper to probably work. And then let's go back to the main base and grab like some copper materials. You know, just like copper blocks and grates and stuff like that. And that way we can build ourselves a little outpost here. Because right now, like I said, it's just this. And it just feels a little weird. So we also need to grab like a button and stuff like that, which we can make that over there. But I'll meet you guys back over at the main base. I think you've seen enough of this railway. Here we are, guys, at the beautiful outpost. Now, I'm not saying we're going to build an outpost this beautiful for every little like railway stop. That would be a tad unrealistic. We'll do something pretty, but I don't think it's going to be this big. And also, do we have any materials in here? Why do we have all this jungle wood in here? We have so much. Also, why are there extra minecarts in here? Why are they not in here? Dude, I don't know. I made so many minecarts at one point. But actually, I kind of want to keep a few with me. Because we don't need that many in there. We'll keep like a few. Just two. A couple. And that way we can have minecarts for our new outpost barrel. Which will, I assume we'll have a barrel. Always feels nice to come back here. Hello, Gaston. Hello, Soul. Hello, Crystal. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's go check them out. Make sure the horses are okay. You never know. Maybe they get a little bit lonely. Go check them out. How you doing today? Pretty good. Okay. How you doing? You don't have a name tag yet, but this is Crystal, as you can see with the crystal. Very good. Very good. Okay. What do we want to build that outpost out of? Again, I don't think it's super duper important as long as it's in the ancient temple kind of theme. It would be cool to theme it to the area we're in, but again, it's a little difficult with the fact that the stuff burns in the Nether. I'd rather not have my entire area get destroyed. So we have a lot of this stuff, so we'll use a lot of that. We have a lot of this, a lot of this. Okay. And then what do we want for the floor? Oh, we need a lot of copper grates. Do we have... Okay. Yeah, I think that was the copper columns that did that. I don't know why. Why, guys? Why can't you organize very well? And why do I have gold with me? Go away. Go away. We really don't have any grates, like at all. I guess we had used them, which is understandable. Waxed copper grate. Okay, I was gonna say I really would rather have like grates that are already waxed. I'm just gonna bring more than I think I need with me. That way I don't have to come back here. Okay, so we have all this. Also, you can make like copper fence now and stuff, can't you? No, like copper fence. I'm pretty sure you would make it the same way you make other fence. So this makes walls. How do you make copper fence? Copper. Why does it just not appear? Like at all? Why is Minecraft like this? I know that there is copper fence. Okay, maybe we need to do this. It's just not here. Let me look it up on the wiki, I guess. Why? How can they not build like they're... Am I just like completely missing it? I don't think so. Okay, hold on. Never mind. Apparently I'm just like misremembering. There is no copper fence, guys. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Gotta love getting a nice drink of water. I'm sorry to do that on camera, but I am just but a man. I mean, other than that, I guess we'll just keep the copper with us. Okay. I mean, and this is already like copper fence, but I could have sworn that they added copper fence. I could have sworn I saw that, but no, they did add copper fence, didn't they? Why do I feel like they did? Because I remember talking about it in the video. I was like, I could replace my fence with copper fence, but then I was like, but the acacia wood looks really good. But I just looked it up. Minecraft copper fence. No, it's not a thing. Dude, I can't believe I thought there was copper fence. That would be cool though, wouldn't it? What a missed opportunity. I guess there's no other, like, there's not iron fence, so I guess I understand it. Okay, well, I'll meet you guys back at the little outpost here. Look at this. See, we don't have to worry about stuff like that anymore. Only stuff that's actually in here, like little piglins and stuff. But I haven't had a problem with them yet. But it's nice to not have to worry about gas. That's for sure. Very, very nice indeed. forgot a floor material. I don't have anything to build a floor out of, which, I mean, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, but it's kind of annoying that I went all that way. And I just totally blanked and I forgot a floor material. Also, why are all these portals like in the ground? Does anyone notice that? They're all like in the ground. I don't really know why. But I do need this to be on this layer. I guess it's okay if it's in the ground. It's just a little annoying. Definitely not the end of the world. It's definitely not the end of the world. Let me grab a few things before we start building this. Like, namely, something I'm going to use for the floor, because right now I don't have any ideas for a floor material. I don't even know. Are you guys in my house? You hear all those noises? Oh, you're in my house. Okay, that's fine. You're chill. You're not going to hurt me, right? Please don't hurt me. We'll just use cobblestone. I think that's fine. It's not like my favorite material in the world to use, but I don't have another one, and I really don't mind. I think this will actually work out here. Okay. Let's go back to the Nether. I know we're going through the portal so many times. I hate the portal effect, too. It helps if you just, like, look straight down. For some reason, it makes it a little better for me. Okay. We'll break this out. And... oh, dude. I need a chest. I am already getting stressed because my inventory is max packed. Hold on. We'll go ahead and just do this and just make our inventory. Maybe don't... well... maybe keep that with us. That way we don't feel like we lost it. Yeah, we can't really use that here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, I don't think this needs to be, like, super duper huge. I don't even care if it's really, like, a square. Like I said, it does feel weird that the portal is not the same layer. I'm going to leave those blocks there because I know that's where I want to build my actual area. But I guess we could just fill this in with cobblestone. It's like not like a huge deal, right? Okay. So I'm going to fill in this area right here. I know that this area will be hanging off a little bit, so we may want to go build a support down for it. Do we really care? I mean, the corner support would have to go so far down. It's not my favorite that the portal isn't in here, but I don't think I'm going to decorate these outpost portals like I did my other ones because, dude, these are outpost, like, little things. As long as my Nether hub looks good. God, I hate that this is cobblestone. I'm going back. We're not doing a cobblestone floor. I can't. I've done it too many times. I'm sorry. I can't. I'll go grab some materials from our main base. I'll be right back. This will make me a much happier camper. I don't know why. I just feel like I've used cobblestone for the floor too much. I like the way the tough bricks look, and I think we have some tough in here. And if not, I will go get some tough, okay? I've got the entire day to record. But I think I need to record a Skyblock episode after this one. So I've got to save a little bit of my energy for that. But we should have... okay, we don't have any. We do have the chiseled tough brick, which maybe we can use for some of the floor. Or we could use... ooh, we could use stone brick. I don't mind a stone brick floor. What I do mind is when I get lazy and I just use cobblestone because it's what I have available. But we could actually mix in some of this chiseled. I think that'd be cool. Let's do that. I have a nether chest. I don't know why I don't just put this stuff up. Sure thing. Go in there. Okay, now I'll meet you guys back at the, yeah, at the second, I don't know what to call it. The second hub, outpost hub. I don't know. Don't worry, Cobblestone. I am here to absolve you of your duties. No longer will you be my floor material. Very sorry. But I have a better suitor. I'm going to actually do, like, the outside rim. That way I don't forget how big I'm making this thing. Because knowing myself, that would be something I do. And do I want to make it go down? I do want to make it go down. Does it mean a little bit more work with the rails and such? Sure. But I really want to be happy with how this thing looks. So we'll go ahead and, like, start to outline where that will be. Or just break out where it will be. That way the portal feels good. It does always feel weird to me if something is, like, not on the floor and it's floating. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. Maybe you guys feel the same. But I feel like the portal being up on the floor is better than it being in the floor. When in reality, I don't think it's, you know, much different. But it is what it is. And feeling is a lot of this game, okay? Whatever makes you feel good. And of course, you know, I was on the right path, just a block too high. Just one block too high. I just want to get the outside of it done. Okay. Okay, I'll come back and I'll have this floor filled in. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, so our inventory is already full again. I really don't want the cobblestone, so I don't really care. There we go. Okay, we have a floor. We do have a, for now, floating thing, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And then obviously, like, the walls are going to be over here. Now, again, I don't know the exact way I want to do this, but I think I'm going to put these copper supports in the corners. And these rooms just need to be, like, 1 block higher than the, I'll go ahead and do, like, a 1 block rim of this. They just need to be 1 block higher than the portal, and I'll feel okay. If they are, like, this is 1 block higher, right? Yes, okay. Or, no, not okay, sorry. It needs to be higher than the portal, or it'll feel weird to me. I know. Again, it's just something that feels weird, but that's okay. Feeling is important. So let me build this same kind of pattern in the corner on all of the sides. Maybe a little tricky with some of these, but not the end of the world. I just want it to feel kind of like our main area, but also different. So have some similarities, but then some differences that makes it feel like it's in another zone, perhaps. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, buddy, you're very cool, and you're kind of cute, in a way. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill you. This may be a horrible decision. No pigmen around? Not just one other baby? Yeah, that may not actually have not been a great idea, to be honest with you. Yep, okay, yep, now they're, okay. No, why did I do that? Why? What was the point? Was there a point? I'm surprised they didn't just, like, get me right there. Okay. I mean, I feel like I can't leave the camera now because I might fall off the edge and, like, die or almost die. So we will just do this and know that we are in grave danger. But we'll be okay. Right? 1, 2, 3. I mean, I think if it's 2 blocks high, they can't get you. So 3 is perfect, right? I don't know what to do for the walls either. What did I do for the walls in the other place? Maybe that's what we can use the tuff for. Okay. But I do want to have like a lot of grates in here and such as well. We have these cool copper blocks. Yeah, I think if we do like a little bit... Maybe we do like 1 layer of these on the bottom. Like this. Right? We'll handle that area over there with actual like minecart in a moment. Are they like already chill with me again, or did they like leave the area? I'm guessing they left the area because I have not seen them. And then maybe surround all of these walls with these different copper blocks. So something like this. I'm already kind of liking this. And then we'll do like some copper grate windows. I don't mind it having like a bunch of windows because they feel safer than glass in the Nether, even though glass, I know they can't shoot through it. They just feel safer. Like I said, feeling is very important. And then we'll figure out the roof in a second. I'm just not super concerned about that. I'm more concerned about the pigmen coming in here and killing me, which I guess I didn't need to worry about after all, because they're not here and they're not killing me. So I would suppose not. Okay. Now, in order to make this feel like it's not too much copper, we need to do something with the roof that's like... I mean, it's going to feel like too much copper. How did we do it on the... Oh, I know what we did. No. We're good. We're good. We're good. Do not to worry. I don't think you were worried, but if you were, do not. Because I have an idea. Something that will make it look nice. But it'll still use all copper. It's honestly fine. Like, guys, we're a very copper-centric society here. Oh, no, there's no even spot. Maybe we'll just separate it with 2. Is there a middle spot here? Not really. I think it's these 2 blocks. Close enough. Okay, and then we fill this in with copper grates, too. And that'll make it feel somehow like it's less copper. I don't know. Some people don't like when I build with all copper. Dude, I don't really care. I think it's fine. I think it looks good. There we go. Okay. Nice. Now, obviously, this wall right here, if we're going to just continue the same pattern, this is what we were doing. Oh, we ran out of copper grates, but we can make more. Rest assured, we are okay. We have more copper grates. I want to make them all into that, but this should be good. Okay, and so if we don't want things to like get in here, but honestly, what I'm gonna do is I need to make a barrel. I don't have any wood. Let me go get some like minecart-esque stuff. Do I have it in room? Kind of. I'm gonna put this stuff into here. Okay. Now I'm gonna get some minecart-esque stuff like a barrel, stuff like that, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, that's where they went. That's great. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, they'll fall down. Okay. Let's not do that again. That was, we almost died. I was wondering where they went. I was, like, very confused. This is horrible. I was just ransacked in my own home. I literally almost died from that. Wouldn't that be a crazy death? Okay. I mean, I'm not so concerned about just one. There is no more, right? I think some of them went back into the Nether, so I've got to be ready to get jumped the second I leave the portal. Oh, that's not a good feeling. Okay, we'll take some wood. Like I said, we just need to make some barrels. That's kind of helpful having this little menu over here. Okay, we'll make a couple of barrels. Make like 4. We have the powered rail with us. Let's go ahead and take this stuff into there as well. Oh, okay. Stone materials. I don't think we need any more anyways. And we'll take this stuff with us. Okay. Now let's try to not die. That's like the main goal here. We can run into our minecart tunnel, so we actually have somewhere to go, unlike the other area. Are we good? I think we were good, actually, and then I hit him. Yeah, okay. Well, alright, buddy. So, we'll put... Oh, I'm really not comfortable with this, but it is what it is, right? I guess this is supposed to be a powered rail. Hold on. There we go. Break that, and then put the barrel, and then the button. Sure. God, I'm really uncomfortable just sitting here like this, dude. This does not feel great. Okay. And then we'll have the rail right here, and then... Why do rails have to be like this? I mean, I get it, I guess, but also, like, why do they have to be like this? Now I have to break this. You know, it's probably better if this, right, is something different, and then we make this into, like, one of those, which I'm sure that I have somewhere. Okay. Sorry, I'm, like, hyper-focusing. I don't know why, but I think it's because these guys are near me and I'm like freaking out a little bit internally. Okay. You guys are great and you're very like loud, but let's just get you out of here. I'm gonna make a farm and farm you guys now for revenge for jumping me. What? That was just one little baby. Okay, I gotta go figure out what's wrong with this guy. What? Just took my rail. Did you see that? He just yoinked it up. He's like, this is a nice looking rail here you got. Like, okay. Like, at least ask me. Don't just, like, take my stuff. Okay. Let me put the minecart back in there. Okay, so now we have a way to get in and out of here, which is great. I'm probably going to replace this with the powered rail just because that seems like the best option. Okay. And then we can go ahead and put our rail down since we always have to end up breaking it. And that should work perfect. And now we need to make a secondary path, which is going to be right here. And we'll go ahead and break this out a little bit. Okay. Now we'll have to surround this with copper grates as well. So that's why I have this chest here, because I need to like still make some stuff. We need to start with this. We need to make sure and actually do it on this level too. There is a gas there, and there's also... Okay. I might be a little bit cooked here. With the lava, dude. As long as the gas or the guys don't come up here and try to hit me off into this lava, I think we should be fine. God, there's so many pigmen. Oh, I should not have done that, dude. It was just like it was like an error. It was a lapse in judgment. I was not thinking. Okay, yeah. Oh no, wait, this guy's good with me? Okay. So some of them are good with me and some of them are not. Got it. That's fine. I'm getting mixed signals. I was sure that they all hated me, but apparently not. Okay. Now, please tell me whenever I break... God, that scared me, dude. Well, now he hates me again. I actually had one that was a friend. Okay. Yep, this is great. You know what? This is fine. I thought quickly, and I was rewarded with not death, but life. Okay. I was hoping that this is in the ceiling. That's all I'm saying. And if we're really lucky, I know it looks weird. It's because I don't like the Optifine is bugged in this version. I don't know. It's fine. But if I break down, it's not comforting. Okay. If I break down, is it like immediately? Okay. Cool. So we actually are in the ceiling, which is perfect. Again, I want to go very far in this direction. How far, you ask? I have no idea. Like as far as I could possibly get. But I'd like this to be secure. And to do so, I'm going to need some copper grates and stuff like that. Make sure there's no gas. Why are you here, buddy? Yep. Oh, I love these grates and things. They're so nice. I almost said they're great, but I stopped myself. Okay. I did stop myself. Also, my sanity is quickly going away, so I'm going to boom. And I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do a pocket dump. Show you guys what's in my pockets. I got barrels. I got this. I got that. Okay. Do we have enough to make the grates that we need? Probably. I'm going to guess yes. And then I'm going to keep this stuff with me as well. So the first one I want to build... actually, how do we do this? Do we have grates on the sides of these as well? I'm thinking so. No, it was... Okay, so it was cut copper if we go outside of them and they're floating. Okay, so we need cut copper? Okay. Please tell me we have... I'm gonna go get some cut copper. I'll be right back. It's okay. It's just a button. Wait, is this guy gonna try to kill me? See, he's far enough away where I don't think he has the mob mentality, right? We're chill, right? I think we're okay. Yeah, this is bad. I paused the game and I went and like did some stuff like 10 minutes. I have zero idea what we were coming here for. I'm keeping it real with you guys. I could go back and watch the footage, but maybe this will be more fun. Cut copper, cut copper. Okay, I just remembered. Oh, thank God. My memory has gotten so much better since my memory is just so much better. It is so much better, which is very nice. It does make this easier. YouTube. Do we have very much? Wax cut copper. Yes, we do. Thank you. Past me. Appreciative of your waxed cut copper gathering efforts. Now, we still have so much of that trial chamber that we can go back to. And we have a minecart, like, you know, right there, directly to it, which is super cool. Which is literally click a button and we end up at a trial chamber. I think that's pretty awesome. I love this world. I mean, this world has been like, I think it's my favorite hardcore world ever. Maybe my favorite Minecraft world ever. I just grew up and I one of the worlds I used to like watch my brother play was made with a lot of like mossy materials. And I think that's like a huge inspiration for this. But yeah, that was, he loved that world and I still have the file, but I accidentally encrypted it a long time ago and then lost the key. So I don't have any of the old worlds anymore, which is like super disappointing, but it is what it is. Maybe I have them somewhere on some hard drive or some thumb drive. I mean, gosh, dude, who knows? Okay, I'll meet you guys back over there. I'm gonna quit yapping. I don't have any food. Whoops. Okay, we're back here. We got the cut copper, and maybe they've forgiven us for our sins. Please tell me you are a forgiving pigman. I mean, they don't seem angry at us anymore, and I guess you just have to travel far enough away. It was only on that one world where they hated me forever because there was a bug. They're supposed to have like a timer where they like stop hating you or whatever, or maybe you have to go a certain distance away. But there was one world in the, I think it was the 100 episode Let's Play, where they literally hated me for like until I updated the game. Like it was a long time that they hated me. It was kind of fun, and it became like sort of like an inside joke sort of deal, type of deal, sorry. But wasn't great. Was not conducive to a great Nether experience at all. Okay, we're safe. I'm just trying to make sure we're safe. So what I'm going to do between now and when you see me next is a whole lot of mining. Like, a whole lot of mining netherrack. Now, if I see anything cool, of course we'll come back and show it to you. But chances are we're just going to see a whole lot of netherrack. And while some of you may find that exciting, I don't know what to do when I do that for like 15 minutes. Or more so what to say. I know what to do because I'm just doing the same thing. But chances are it's not going to be very exciting to watch. Okay, so we have this done, and then obviously we will like do the same thing we do here. Sorry, buddy, I would hit you, but I'm really not trying to start another war. But you are now locked out. And do I feel bad? No, not at all. Okay, well, I'm going to mine netherrack until I can't mine netherrack no more. See you in a bit. Well, it's definitely not really interesting. Almost a little devastating. Because I love being able to break through. Okay. Well, okay. Yep, okay. Well, I should have figured this wasn't going to be an easy task. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yep. Yep. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yep. No. So, two things. One, very dangerous. Not a huge fan of building above this stuff. At all. I can't do it. It's fine. But also, we don't have enough, like, raw copper to do this. So, there's not really a point in starting it. We need so much more raw copper that it's going to make your head spin. Also, this looks like a very long distance. And then once we get over there, there's no guarantee that it won't be more of this. So, I'm thinking, I guess I just go mine raw copper. Or just mine copper in general. I've really got to get out of here, man. This is so spooky. I don't love being over the lava like this without protection 4. It feels like way too dangerous. Oh, man. I really wish we would have just gotten lucky and we could have just kept going through this like area. I suppose it's great because now we've found like 3 different fortresses. I'm assuming this isn't the same one. Maybe it is. But we found so many fortresses. But yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to go get more raw copper. And like I said, guys, I'm not so certain that we're going to be able to get enough to do that. That's so much that we're going to need. We are going to need, like, I couldn't tell you how many stacks of it, but we're going to need a lot. At least, like, 5 stacks of raw copper for that. Assuming that it doesn't... because I was listening. Assuming that we don't run into another area like that. So I guess what we'll do is we'll put up our materials for now. And I guess we'll go mining again. I'll just go back to that cave that we were already at because that one was pretty cool. And we have the fortune with us as well. We don't have our bed, though. I think that's in the chest. So I'll meet you guys over at that cave and let's see what we can do in there. Hopefully just get... I guess not meet you over at the cave. Look at me trying to get rid of you that easy? You think you could get rid of me that easy? Dude. That ain't happening. Okay. Now I can sleep. Safe and sound. Obsidian and raw copper. Well, we're a little past that now, aren't we? Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. I don't know where we're going to end up in the world, but I hope it's somewhere really cool. I know we kind of traveled a fairly large distance whenever we were exploring in episode, what was it? 17? I can't remember which episode it was, but we did go a pretty far distance. Hopefully we go past that. I would assume that we would, but there's some pretty cool mountains out there and stuff. So I wouldn't necessarily mind having an outpost out there. But we already have this cool mountain range within our grasp. So it's not that big of a deal if we end up there or don't. Can we make it over there without dying? Jeez Louise, squeeze my knees for free on a Tuesday. Someone said in the comments one time, they're like, how long could you keep that going? I don't know what rhymes with Tuesday or Tuesday. I always say that sometimes just because people think it's funny. You know, I'm from Oklahoma and people always ask, like, you know, where are you from? And I think I speak with a pretty neutral, like, American accent. I don't think that I have a very strong, like, kind of like country accent. Now, if I start saying stuff like Tuesday, if I start talking funny, then maybe, but, like, I don't think so. I think I sound pretty neutral. I do talk a lot, you know. I'm kind of an expert on yapping here, okay? But ironically, I don't listen to a lot of people. I watch, like, Linus Tech Tips. That's what I was watching right now. Oh, dude, yes! We're back to this time of the year. I had forgotten about this time of the year, actually, until just now. there is like holes in my blinds, right, where they're like, you know, strings go through or whatever, like the blinds on my windows. And the sun, at the beginning of winter and all during winter, lines up perfectly around like 11 to 12 p.m. And the sun shines through a tiny little hole in my blinds. I believe I've even put a picture on Instagram of it. So my Instagram is just the NeoCubist. You can go check it out there. And I think it's happening again. And I just forgot about it until now. It's things like that that are subtle reminders that a lot of these things have happened before. You're going to be okay. You know what I mean? Like, I've been here before. It was a year ago doing the same thing, saying the same thing about the same thing. And now I'm experiencing that same very thing. It's kind of cool to think about. I am an idiot. I don't have a crafting table. Did I leave one down here? No. And before I get too deep, I'm just going to go back up here and find a tree. It seems like the wisest decision. I also just realized I don't have my bucket of water with me. Like, oh man, I'm kind of a fish out of water right now. But the second that we get our, you know, a little bit of wood that we need, we could just make a crafting table. And we'll be right as rain because we can just make a bucket. Sure. I don't love this wood, but for utilitarian purpose. And I say that, but I actually ended up using it and still am using it in my build. So, what am I talking about? I guess I do like it, at least to a degree. Okay. And then a crafting table. Just because we need to condense the copper, otherwise it's just going to be a little bit too crazy. And that 7 acacia wood should be more than enough. I'll make a furnace. We'll get a bucket. Hopefully we can find some water. I guess that's the more difficult part, is actually finding water. And we only have 16 food, so maybe don't slam around like this. Okay. Yep, I hate that. Okay. If I get a big hit at first, yeah, that's great. Great. Doesn't matter. We have 40 seconds of poison. Yeah, that's a burrow in the wall type of deal, and just don't come out for a little bit, because you will die. 40 seconds of poison is just a little much, bro. Come back in a bit. How will I ever recover from this? The travesty. Well, I'm never going to recover from this. That's it. I'm just never going to recover. Okay, we're good. All right. Maybe a little bit of coal for torches would be nice, but to be honest with you, we don't really have enough wood to be investing like this. I should have just put that furnace down while I was sitting in there. But alas, I did not. I should have just gotten more wood too. We're here for copper though, man. I'm not going to be down here like going crazy. If we end up needing the iron for a bucket, we'll like get another. I'm not too worried about it. We need copper. I'm getting off track. If I could find a big copper vein, that'd be great. But again, they're kind of rare. So I don't think we were just going to like randomly run into one. But if we do, that would be a game changer. But honestly, like the veins are big enough anyways. I don't really think we need to worry about that too much. But yeah, I'm going to mine copper. If I see anything exciting happen, I'll come back. We got a lot to do in this episode. I don't feel like... Wait. Did I just see that right? What is that? You're probably like, how did you see that? I didn't really see it. I had a feeling. Hold on. Give me a second. Here. Hold on. Jeez, Louise, squeeze my... Dude, these things are so big. Okay. Okay. Did I see this right? No. Dang it. I thought I could be cool and, like, detect a big vein. But, I mean, this is still, like, a large vein. But you know what I mean. One of those giant, like, ore veins. That is not what this is. But look how much we already have. So maybe I'm being a little over-dramatic. Because I think we can get this pretty quickly, actually. That's already... Okay. Like I said, I think I'll come back after like 5 stacks. I think that's what the amount I want to shoot for here. And this is a big old cave, dude. Wow. I like this. I like this a lot. Huh. Where the copper? There's the copper. Okay, I'm gonna mine copper. I'll be back. Okay, I gotta come back and I gotta be running. We got a lot of stuff. I went really deep in the cave, and now I'm like coming back up the other way. There's lots of things here, but you can see I got a good bit of copper. I know I should stop when there's a creeper right behind me. Maybe if there's another vein like right over here, we'll go grab it. But other than that, I think we should be good for now. Should be good. I say we should be good, but I don't actually know. I hope so. Let's go up here. Maybe there's a little copper vein. I've always gone up the other direction. I've never gone up this way, so we'll try this one. Shouldn't be any creepers around here. The famous last words. I need to not speak like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Should be good. I think what I have is enough. I hesitated to pause too long there because I was being chased by bad guys, but I'll get those 2 coppers in a second. We have like almost 5 stacks. I figured it's fine to come back. We honestly would have 5 stacks if I crafted those real quick, so I will do that. But you just get so much with the fortune, dude. Like, you can see my durability didn't go down that much because, like, you don't really need to mine a whole lot. Okay, let's see how much this actually ends up being. Okay, yeah, like over 5 stacks. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the Nether, and I'll meet you guys there, and we'll build that path together. It's, again, a little bit terrifying. Maybe I should make a brewing stand. And, oh, that's kind of cool. A little mountain on the hill. Maybe I should make a brewing stand so that I don't die. And make a fire resistance potion. But you need, like, magma cream, which you get from bastions, which are super dangerous. So, I don't really think so. But I just love this area, dude. I think these mountains are so beautiful. Don't you guys think they're beautiful, right? You guys think my mountains are beautiful, right? All right, guys. We're here. Let's make this path and not die. We really only have 5 bread. Is that all the food we have? Okay. Sorry. I gotta go back because I need to grab some of that extra bread. Remember we put like extra bread in here? So mobs just turned down or something? Hostile mobs? Why does the game feel so quiet? Like actual audio turned down? No? Maybe I was just listening to something really loud. I don't know. Usually I feel like the game's like a lot louder. Why do I feel like that's not much louder? I mean, it definitely is. I think I'm just crazy. Where was that? Here, 20 bread. Now we have 25 and 4 cooked mutton for absolute emergencies. Again, we try not to eat meat. In real life, I love meat. It's like the best food. But in the game, we eat too much steak. So I'm trying to prevent that. Now, one thing I will say is that I need, like, torches in here, and obviously we need to take that chest away, but I am happy with how this turned out. I think this is nice to have a secondary little area. And let's grab the copper grates. Honestly, you know what I could build first? Wait, what? That's all the grates we have? Great. Okay. Okay. All right, buddy. You were really just throwing me for a loop, huh? What do I not need? I don't need any of this stuff. I'll keep the coal for now. Keep the wood. I think I'm going to go back to my main base. I'm sorry, I know I keep doing stuff, but I need those copper grates, so I'll probably just, we'll either go to the trial chamber or we'll check out and see if we have any back at the base. Let's see. We have arrived at the great hub of the Nether. Now, we will find, do we have the grates needed for completing my far, far away mission? So, the last episode was called Far, Far Away We Go. What should we name this one? Far, Far Away We Came? We went far, far away? Or going far, far away? We went far, far away? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. We don't have it. Oh. That's nice. Copper chest, yeah. So we just don't have it. So we're gonna have to go get more, which is kind of unfortunate. But it's just part of the process. Whenever you build with copper like this, now you could mine it by hand, but like I said, no. This is way easier and way faster. Now I wish I had my water bucket with me, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm fairly certain I pushed it down here and said I'm not dealing with that right now. I'm actually almost certain that's exactly what happened. So it should be like right there. I'm going to pretend that I'm looking at it through the wall. Okay. Okay. Well, it's actually right there, but it's close enough. And if you haven't seen this one, look at this rail cart. This will take us all the way to the trial chamber. I got to say, dude, I've really liked using rail cars. Why I didn't use them before, like in previous worlds and stuff? I don't think there's any particular reason. I just never did. Why is there this like weird cut on my thumb? It really hurts. What did I? How could I? Okay, I'm playing with knives like most of the day. like flipping them and stuff, and I like taking them apart, changing the bearings. I'm like obsessed with knives, like pocket knives at this point. Okay. If I was ever to quit YouTube and start a business, I would definitely start a business like manufacturing my own knives for sure. I would need so much money to buy like all the equipment, like a CNC mill and maybe like, you know, an engineering degree, you know. What are you spawning? Okay. Well, maybe I don't mind copper right here just because this doesn't seem like the best spot to do it anyways. Maybe not. There was a really like big area somewhere, but I guess this isn't so bad. Maybe was it up here? I think I actually might be up here. Don't mind if I do. It's hard to say no to just like copper that's just like chilling. But that's what I mean, is like I still have so much copper to get from this area that I am like not worried at all about running out of copper. And whenever we do run out, we'll find another trial chamber and maybe make another minecart to it. It just kind of depends on how far away it is. Yeah, this one's fine to gather the copper from. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in just a bit, and I'll let you know how much we get. I mean, that's how much we have now, and this is how much we have. By the way, I was told by you guys that if you cover all the faces of the spawner, and they don't see you, and they don't spawn the blocks, or the mobs anymore. So, I'm going to try that. You can see, well, I was going to come back and say now, because, you know, that was what I ended it with. But I have, you know, like this much, which is like a decent bit, but we still need a lot more. And it's not bad mining this. I just have the, you know, the WAN show podcast going. Which is just like a show from Linus Tech Tips. I like his videos. I always really liked his videos. He's like the only guy who's like gone to like corporate YouTubing and is like really open about it. And like, I don't know, I just really like his stuff. Because I was watching, they were talking about this somewhere. A lot of YouTubers that are really big, like they just look like they're one guy behind the screen, but really they have like a team of like 10 people helping them. You know, me obviously, like, you really think I have anyone helping me? You really think so? The closest I was at, you know, like Lauren helped me for a while with like comments and all sorts of stuff. She would help me find stuff, and she would moderate the streams, and she ran the Discord for a long time, the old NeoCubus Discord, which is still up, but it's honestly don't join it, please. I don't even have it linked anywhere. I need to just like get rid of it because it just gets spammed with like stuff from like hacked accounts, and like I just need to get rid of it. I do have a key. I might as well. What are you gonna give me? I don't know what any of what. Is it a good bow at least? Bro. Like, okay. If they made the loot, like, desirable, then people would go and do these things. The only reason I'm here is to take all the copper. Now, I understand that if you put Bad Omen on, the loot can be better. Or at least you get better keys, which give you better loot. But if the default loot is so bad, I don't think anybody's going to come here and do this, Mojang. I don't know if they don't understand that, or they just don't, like... Well, surely they do. You know, they have access to way more user metrics than I have, which is none. So, maybe they know something that we don't, but, like... I don't know about you guys, but I feel like all the loot from all the loot tables, aside from like dungeons and stuff, I think is cool. I feel like it's mostly garbage, but I guess it's not supposed to give you like maxed out. Like I'm not asking for a maxed out bow. Maybe like a power 5 bow without unbreaking, or a bow with power 3, unbreaking 3. You know what I mean? Like even mid tier stuff. You know, and I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I still think all the like the Child Chamber. I think the Child Chamber is a really cool addition. I am very happy with it, but. Give me some loot, man. And I've seen the loot table from like Bad Omen, maybe 2. I don't know if I've done a Bad Omen 3 run before. It's really not that much better. If I'm being 100% real with you, I didn't really notice that big of a difference. But maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know. Okay, I think this will be enough. Again, I don't know. Like, actually, how much copper grade is this? I don't just want to say I think this is enough, and then it clearly not be. I don't need slime balls, potatoes, this. I know the wind chargers are cool. Dude, they're not that cool. Like, it's fine. Okay, how much is this? Just going to, like, see it all bunched up. It's kind of hard when it's not. No, that's probably not enough. Okay, well, I'm going to keep grinding then. I don't know why it just took so long to count it. Honestly, I was trying to get this thing on my thumb off, but then I'm like, I'm still recording, dude. And like, what are you doing, man? I'll be back. Let me keep grinding the copper. Okay, we're headed back. Admittedly, we don't have a whole lot more than we did before. If I just press shift, okay, I do just get off it. I feel like I always knock it back down, and it's because I'm getting off before it's actually on the little powered rail. Something like that. I'm not totally sure, but I think so. Okay. Why does my game seem so quiet? I know the Nether portal is like, you know, that's for good reason because I have it like. Also, wait, did we get more from this? 4 for 1. Four for 4. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me that you get. Like, you're actually messing with me, right, Minecraft? You get that many more if you just... Good God, man. This isn't right. Dude, that's great. I could have had so much more. No. The stonecutter actually times 4s the amount. How is that right? Why would the stonecutter make it give you 4 times more? Maybe because it's a precision cut block, you see. Very precision cut. It must use a fine smooth saw to create the... That's crazy, dude. That actually kind of irritates me because I would have had like a double chest full. It is what it is, but again, I think we maybe have enough now, especially since we got, I was going to say, it's all the raw copper we have, but no. Remember, we went and we got a ton of raw copper, like a ton. So we should be okay. Keyword should be. Hopefully. This is such a long path. And it's going to be funny because we'll get to this one and then we'll have to stop, take a brief intermission, and then we'll continue on another extreme path, which will be very long. I don't like that these guys can spawn in here, but I guess it is what it is. I suppose we could prevent them getting in here with like a simple trick of like, well, first of all, like this, pretty sure would prevent most things from getting in here. It wouldn't prevent the babies from getting in here necessarily. But now you have to like crouch, I guess. So now they can't like just get in here. They could spawn on this one block. So maybe we'll make this one block a half slab. That works, right? And then we'll do the same thing over here since we have these with us. So we'll just go right here. Oh, not like that. That would make you bonk your head every time, but we don't want that. And we also don't have any lanterns in here, which it does bug me, but not that big of a deal. Oh, good God, man. What am I doing? How about we do have chests in here, but we just like actually put them in like a spot that makes sense? How about that? Sure, like that. That's great, right? And we could even go as far as to covering them with some copper trapdoors. Oh. Oh, I guess the recipe is different now. And they're much more expensive. Sure, okay. And now we can, like, for example, put up all the copper stuff in one big chest. And we can pick up all this stuff. We can pick up all the copper. Anything and all copper. Reminder to take your medicine. Thank you, Apple Health, for the reminder. By the way, doing great now. I have had like 0 PVCs at this point. I am very convinced it has something to do with my gut because I did get a bunch last night and it was right after I ate like a big meal. But if I'm not eating, then it's like it's fine. It is super weird. I'll admit it. I don't quite understand it. I'm also like not a doctor, so I wouldn't understand it anyways. But I will admit, like I don't really understand why it just comes and goes as I eat. It has something to do with the vagus nerve in your like stomach, and the vagus nerve runs behind your or inside of your gut and everything. And then when you, for example, like eat a big meal, maybe it irritates. I don't know. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice because I'm not a doctor. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I just know from using ChatGPT's deep research mode, Claude's research mode, bunch of research, which isn't conducted by a medical professional, but pulls data from medical professionals. By the way, this bugging the heck out of me, dude. Do we have the obsidian with us? But that's for our next portal. I really don't want to, like, take that away. That's fine. Okay, well, at least we have it all organized now. The area is feeling a lot better. What will make it and bring it all together is some freaking lights, dude. Why are we so, like, apprehensive about just going back here real quick? This is just so cool, by the way, that we have, like, a whole little system. I would have never dreamed of as, like, a kid having this kind of stuff. Like, this is so crazy to me. Yeah, that's how that works. That's how that works. We'll just make half of these into sticks. Don't need that many lanterns. We'll make at least, like, I guess a stack of lanterns, sure. Sure. Okay, stack of lanterns, and then we'll make the rest of this back into that, and then we'll throw the one on the ground because I don't need it, and then we'll go over here. We'll pick that iron nugget up later, and then get mad about it, and then be like, wah, why do I have an iron nugget? Wah. Basically, that's exactly how my life is. Okay. 64 lanterns. Do we need this many? No, but we'll throw them in the chest in here, and then they'll just be in there forever. That's fine. Boom, boom. Oh, yes. Let there be light. Where there is light, there is love. Where there is love, there is happiness. Okay. Okay. Mucho goodo. We will put this over here. And now we will attempt to cross the great strait of basaltness. We'll put the fortune pickaxe up. Okay, so how I've kind of envisioned this going in my head, maybe we build these and then we build like a little guide rail with the copper grates. Something like that. And then we'll go back with the wax copper stuff later because it doesn't really matter. But actually that would make that building so hard. Okay, I'm just looking everywhere for gas. What the heck? I'm actually so peeved because I am family friendly. I'm so peeved. I can't. I can't. I'm going to crash out and I will not be able to continue. How was I close enough for it to spawn, or did it just spawn? And like I can't even kill it. You know what I mean? And I can't build this now because on the off chance it does hit me, I'm cooked. So I think what I have to do is I have to go really far away. Hope it despawns, because they can spawn just on the regular, like, Nether Fortress blocks. Like, you know, just the regular blocks. They can spawn. But I must go far enough away for it to despawn. And, then I will go back, and if it's still there, I will crash out, and, we'll call it an episode. If that blaze is still there when I run all this distance, like, to right here, okay? Like, this is far enough away. We'll even, like, mess it up, maybe, and, like, put the render distance down to, like, 2 chunks and 5 chunks. Right? Okay. If I have it like this, wouldn't this mean that no mobs would spawn far enough away to, like, kill me? Is this cheating? I don't feel like this is cheating. Our FPS is so good now, too. It might actually make more things spawn near us. So let's put it back at 16 and 16. Okay. We went far enough away. That gas, if the blaze is there, I'm not actually going to end the episode, but I am upset because those things just, like, wreck you, dude. Like, they absolutely will just shred you. And especially when I'm trying to build on, like, a... Yeah, am I, like, close enough for them to spawn or something? No, definitely not. Okay, I'm just looking around for ghasts. If I fall down there, I'm not, like, immediately dead. Unless I hit the... I thought that was a blaze. I just hate this, dude, because I don't have prop 4, so like it actually is kind of dangerous to be doing this. Like, at least with protection 4, like, you can swim in the lava for a good bit and like you're chilling. But if you don't have it, you just kind of die. Okay, now we're in not death zone. We wouldn't die here, we'd just be really injured. Oh, dude, this is gonna suck going through this because there's so many little lava pools and things. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, we'll have to figure this out. There's like a whole little posse of them down there, dang. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. You can already hear the lava. Like, this is gonna be a big pain to deal with. So we're gonna have to figure something out. Yeah, it looks like it goes on for quite a while. Okay, well, maybe I'll do the dangerous part now. This isn't as dangerous because I don't feel like I'm going to fall. But I could totally just, like, walk off the edge if I'm, like, not paying it. Like, right there, like, dude, I think I almost walked off the edge. I also didn't need nearly as much rock hoppers as I thought. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot, dude. I'm like... Come on, man. Keep it going. You've done this a million times. No gas? We're good. We're being smart about it. God, that noise scared me. Okay. These other paths are like easy-ish to build. I've got to go back over here because I need to get a bunch of like some block to fill in all the lava with. Even then, this is going to be a difficult thing. Maybe we should have had the minecart rail go down or even up. Some people would say, why not just do this on the nether roof? I mean, I agree, right? Like, that would be easier. Is it as fun and is it as involved in terms of like having to do and change things around? No, exactly. It's just not as fun. And like, while that may be silly to a lot of people, I like to have fun in the game. Like, we're playing a video game. Yes, I could do it the easiest and most efficient way and go on the nether roof and never encounter anything. And like, that's boring to me, man. I want to struggle a little bit, you know? I want to actually feel like I'm accomplishing something, not just like going on the nether roof and it's like, okay, well, there we go. That's that. Easy peasy. Nope. Why? I mean, maybe it wouldn't knock me off, but like on the off chance it knocks me off, you know what I mean? Because their targeting range is like the longest of any mob in Minecraft. But they're very inaccurate from this distance, but they'll like shoot at you. Like, how do you hit me from... I wish they would balance blazes. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for them to nerf blazes. Like, yeah, no. This is not worth it. He could just knock me off. Like, I want them to balance blazes. I'm not asking for a complete nerf. I'm not asking for removal. Just please, dear God, make them in line with other mobs in Minecraft. No other we don't have skeletons like shooting at you from like I don't know how many blocks away that is, but we just don't have that. And I feel like that's not like a weird thing to say or an unfair thing to say. But I don't know. Maybe it is. And I guess if I'm going to take all this stuff with me, I might as well take some of the raw copper as well. Hopefully the blazes despawn. If not, I think I could just build this wall and then maybe we'd be okay. I mean, we would be okay, at least temporarily, until another one spawns. But I doubt I went far enough away for it to like go away because my simulation distance is 16 chunks. Yeah, it's still there. But what I can do is build this. Yeah, see? He's good. He can't even see me now. Okay, we just have to... No. Please tell me he didn't see me. Oh my God. Nope, I'm gone. No, I'm gone. See? Yeah. Idiot. God, they're so frustrating to me. If I hang out over here, you can't see. Ah, I see that ghast. But we're good. If we like chill right here, we're fine. How many other people are doing copper paths through the nether? Anybody? Or am I the only one? I am probably the only one. It's honestly really... God, dude. And then the fire tick. Sometimes it'll really get you, and for a long time. We should be out of like the view distance of the blaze soon. We just kind of keep going this way. That gas just despawned entirely. These biomes are also horribly laggy. The basalt delta, whatever it's called, basalt flats. I don't know what it's called. Honestly, it just makes me think, whenever I hear of flats, it makes me think of the fish from SpongeBob, the big flat one, like the bully. It's just so funny. What was his name? Like Flats or something? Flaps? But yeah, these biomes are just very... It's all the particles. They were like, oh, we don't want to add fireflies. And I thought it was maybe for like performance reasons. But then they have this biome, so I don't think that's the reason. I really do think it was genuinely because someone at the company was like, oh, but it actually hurts frogs in real life. We can't add that. It's like... Dude, the world's also not made of blocks. There's no blocks in the real world. We are, okay, I did finish all this. I just want to make sure I can, like, walk against this and not worry. So we should be fine. If we can get the angle right, we can just build it like this. Is it slow? Yes, but we can speed it up by changing the angle. Also, it doesn't really matter. We're not here for a speed competition. And if you thought we were, you're watching the wrong YouTuber, man. I'm a slow guy. Okay, I'm gonna build this little shroud around this whole thing. I'm not gonna make you watch this because it's just going to be a lot of placing copper grates, and I love the noise though. Bruh. Bruh. Oh, I'm sorry. How long was I recording? I thought I had paused it after I talked about the sound was nice. Whoops. Okay, well, you got to see me build in silence. I promise. I wasn't mad at you guys. I just accidentally didn't stop the recording, but that's okay. Worst things have happened. Hopefully you enjoyed it, I guess. Okay, so, like I said, this is just going to be... Oh, luckily they're only like 1 block deep, so it's not too bad. The main part that I have an issue with... Oh. The main part I have an issue with is just like the insane lag. But it looks like it's just this one like area here, so it's really not that big of a deal. Maybe like filling in these would be important. Okay, I literally spam clicked, bro. Like, I don't know what more it wants me to do. Alright. Yep. I'm chill. I'm good. Cool. Good job, Mr. Gast. You're so spooky. You're so spooky, dude. Okay. So, I am going to continue building. And... Oh, God. This is so dangerous. I actually need to, like, do this in here or something. Even then, maybe I need to go to video settings, details, and just turn, like, all the particles off. All off. Yeah, see, that, like, fixed all the lag. Okay, well, we'll turn it all off for now. We'll have a tiny render distance. Just because I feel like this is so dangerous in here. This is kind of a high-stakes danger zone. If I do say so myself, I guess I need to fill that in a little bit. Sure. Okay. Am I really on, like, the bottom layer of this block here, so I'm gonna have to keep building the floor? I think so, but it's okay, because we're about to break out to the other side, like, right here. I was just worried that the lava would be a pain to go through. But it does look like it ends right here. And then just goes back into, like, just going... I don't mind going through this biome, but I don't want to, like, be stuck here. You know what I mean? Okay. And I think I can turn my render distance back up. I literally think it's just the particles. I actually don't think it's any other part of the biome. Yeah. Like, now it's completely fine. So if they know about that, have they just like not played their game in a little bit or something? And like, so they've obviously known about that. This is kind of a death scenario. I just want to make sure that gas that was here isn't like, okay. See, that would have been absolutely just disastrous. I really hate this, dude. This is a definite teeth clencher. Yeah, so he's going to slide around and just like shoot me once and then I'm cooked. I'm so scared. Little by little, okay? And I could build a wall as I go, but this has to have that stuff under it. Oh, I don't know if we have enough wax copper blocks to do that. And probably. Good God, man. This is not okay. I'm actually not enjoying this. Like, usually I'm enjoying building. This is not in hardcore doing this. Like, even if I was in survival, it'd be a little annoying to like lose my stuff every 2 seconds. But yeah, he's just parked up there. He's just chilling, bro. Like he's just ready. He's just ready to end our day. Okay, yeah, go over there. That's great. Yeah, go over there. I wouldn't die here if I fell, so I'm just gonna eat it. Okay. Yep. Nope. I'm not gonna do that. Just every block, just like look up. We're okay. Again, the lava, like this is like a smaller pocket. It would be okay. It wouldn't be the end of the world. It would be close, but it wouldn't be the actual end. And this right here, this would be fine if we fell into. Okay. Are you just not gonna shoot me? Okay. Now I'm more worried about the why do they their AI is definitely bugged a little bit. And sometimes they just will not aggro you. Oh, dude, I hate this. Absolutely hate this. I'm just gonna run away like really far back into the hub and hope that the mobs reset. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I am good on all that. I'm like so okay with not dealing with that. Please do not make me deal with that. Go back over to here. Yes, back over to here. Okay, we'll chill in safety for like 2 seconds. Let me lay back in my chair. Release all that stress out of my body. Big old stretch. Get resituated here. Okay, back up in my chair, sitting up straight. Gotta reduce my gamer hunch. Everyone's backs and like upper backs are like cooked if they're on the computer all day because your head is like facing forward. I even bought like a new like chair because my old like secret lab chair broke, which a lot of people say they were really bad quality. I used it for years. I think it was great. I had like a Titan XL, but now my new chair is like I can't even remember the brand. It's like a fancy office chair. Dude, fancy office chairs are expensive. Like we're talking like $2,000-3,000. I didn't spend that much. I actually bought a refurbished one. Which, believe it or not, you can buy like refurbished chairs. And how it works is basically like large companies like cycle through their office equipment fairly quickly. I don't know if it's for tax purposes or what it's for. But either way, you can get like a really nice, okay, we're good. Like a really nice like office chair that has just been like lightly used. Okay. You're very cool and very slimus. Yes, you're so slimy. Okay. Don't love this. Now there's more attackers. Okay. Okay, we're okay. They're definitely a little slower than slimes. Like they don't like react as quickly, and they don't move as quickly either. Okay. Once we get like over to here, we should be good. Say that, but not like good. But you know what I mean. Like. Should be a little safer. That was a very high tension area. I will admit to you, I was not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. Okay, now I can build these copper grates over to there, and then I will be right back. So give me like 2 seconds. Okay. We're approaching the point where I think we'll just start digging through some more solid. Oh, we actually ran out of grates. We have, I think we might have more. I mean, to be fair, this is a very, very long minecart path. And this is why I think the elytra is stupid. Because once you get the elytra, why on earth wouldn't you just like make a path like this that you just like fly straight through? It's so much cooler and so much of a more time and like investment like to work with rails. They need to balance the elytra. I saw a video from like a newer creator about that, and I totally agree. They need to balance the elytra because it just ruins so many fun parts of the game. Like, it truly does. And you could say, Neo, you're being dramatic. And I mean, for some people, maybe it doesn't ruin it, but like, if some people are given the option, they'll always use the best option. They'll always use the meta mode of transportation. It's not that they want to ruin the game, and you know, but. And they may not even realize it, but it's making it less fun. The fun part about Minecraft and games in general is like having to work towards a goal, having a goal in mind and all the steps necessary to get there. Or it just being fun in general. But like, I don't know. I feel like at a point with Minecraft, it's not just that it's like fun in general. You do need a goal, which is okay. I mean, I've just played this game a long, long time, right? I've done most of the goals or whatever you want to call them in Minecraft. So at this point, for me, I'm going to go ahead and just break some of this stuff out. Usually I wouldn't do that, but I feel like it's kind of cool to continue this as long as I can. Okay. Right. And then we're going to go into the wall. I hope we don't immediately break out into another big area. If we do, we might just like end it. Not end the episode, but end the portal here and like make a portal, check it out, see if it's cool. If not, keep going. But only if we like immediately break out. So we'll see. Let's see how far we can go in here. So I'll come back whenever. Okay. Okay. Let's turn the particles back on because that looks a little goofy. Okay. That's funny. It's like I was playing like a 90s game. Okay. All right. That may not actually be super easy to deal with. Thank you, Fire Tick, for choosing to be extra long. Why is there like just... Yeah, let's stop it there. I actually hear a lot of lava right here. Am I like below like a... Ah, okay. It's just like a random little like... That's kind of cool, I guess. If we could get in there and put the grates down. Yeah. Yeah. Right here, though, I'll just fill it in. Sure. Get any crazy... Oh, we're finally out of that biome. Maybe. Oh, immediately into some black stone, which we've, I guess, not picked up yet. It's kind of a nice material to build with, actually. I probably should. Because can't you polish it up? Yeah. It looks pretty nice. Maybe we should use more of that. I'm sure we'll get a bunch whenever we start going mining for Nether, right? Which, by the way, I don't plan on doing mending tools. At least not yet. I was kind of like that in the last hardcore series, and I ended up doing it like near the later, like, or in the later episodes, not near the end. But in the later episodes, I did. Also, don't know if I have enough rails to go this far at this point. I mean, we're like so far away. Oh no, we can still see our hub, kind of. Yeah, we can. It's like at the very last chunk. Come on, just give me straight netherrack. Yeah, the fast. Come on, man. Let's get okay. Now it's turning into less than okay. Yeah. All right. All right, buddy. What is that block? Is that just the underside of it? No. Oh, that's just the underside of basalt. That's actually kind of like a nice, like almost like cobble-like texture. And we'll pick up pretty much all of it. Okay, I'll come back if something exciting happens. I'm not just gonna make you watch me dig. I'll be back. All right, guys, we might be a little cooked here. Let's see if I can get up there without it, like... I mean, not cooked, but like... It ain't gonna be easy. Okay, I gotta turn this off, so I might, like, die from, like, lagging. Let them all disappear, and we're good. So, obviously, it turns to a normal biome over there. But let me make sure there's no gas. But until we get to like a spot like that, we're going to have to go over. Maybe if we do this in like the nether ceiling, but like this is just like I don't have nearly enough copper to do this or enough patience. I feel like that But do we want to give up so easily? You know what I mean? Like, are we really going to give up just like that? I don't think so. We shouldn't. We should keep going with it. But, like, I just can't see a world in which this is going to be, like, feasible with our current armor. God, this would just be... And this can't be a 3-part episode. Or a 3-part little, like, mini, like, series inside the series where we try to go very far away. But if it needs to be, and it needs to be, and we can do it, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking right now, okay? Also realize I have an appointment with a doctor very soon. Whoops. Whoops. Forgot about that. It's okay. Not a huge deal. I can just, like, stop the recording and go do that and then come back. Or we see how far we can get. I don't know, man. I don't want to just, like, end it right here. But these gas and these, like, just, like, creepy crawlies, like, we're not going to have enough materials to go the distance. It's, like, far away. That looks so funny to me. So it looks like the game's frozen. Like, oh, are we gonna crash? So weird. Maybe I'm being a big baby. That actually doesn't seem that far away. It's more so the, like, whole fact that, like, things are going to be shooting at me constantly. That's surely not the gas that was shooting at us, right? No way. How could it have already gone that far? I mean, I know I can yap, but I don't yap that much. Maybe he just, like, flew straight that direction. I mean, I guess that's exactly what happened because he's over there. I guess it's not, like, that far away, but it's pretty dang far away. And this is also a danger zone again. And, like, I don't know if my heart can handle the danger, man. Doing okay so far. I feel like I need protection 4, bro. I don't know what I'm doing in here without protection 4. I want to continue this so bad, but I have a horrible feeling about the future if we just keep going like this. And I'm sure a lot of you are, like, very anxious. You're like, Neo, it's not worth it, man. Just do it later. Like, don't lose your world. Like, and I am feeling the same way right now. I may just be like, guys, I really wanted to get super far away, but here's an almost 2-hour episode about just building a long bridge. And I think that would be okay. It's just kind of... I mean, we're going to get over there and then immediately hit a forest, but maybe that's where we want to do, like, our area. We definitely need to do some soul searching when we get over there, because I don't know if I want to keep going that way or what. Maybe we turn another direction, but that way would be a little easier than going through a forest. But the idea was that I wanted to keep going south, but maybe that means turning that way. I'm trying to make sure it's not a gas. Maybe that means turning that way and then going south, because going through one of those forests, dude, would just be a nightmare. You know what I mean? Like, they are just very, very... Also, are these magma cubes going to spawn inside of our tunnel since we're in this biome? Because it looks like they just spawned on that, like, copper right there. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. And I'm pretty sure they're... Oh, there's the gas. How about you stay down there, buddy? No. Don't start flying up here. Okay, we're out of copper. Cut copper. And I don't think we have any more anyways. Am I going to get knocked off here? Okay. All right. Well, guys, I wanted to keep going. I genuinely did, but I have to go. And then the rest of the day, I need to do something. I need to mow the lawn. So I said I have all day, but I guess I don't. So I think we'll come back next episode, and we're going to continue this path. But I kind of need to, like, leave myself a little note so I know what's going on. Again, I mean, like, right? Like, I mean... My kid could come any day now, right? And so, okay. All right, the little ones actually hit you with the magma cubes. And so if my son comes, like, any day now, right? there's always a chance where like I leave off and then there's like a 3-week gap between or whatever. So I think leaving myself a note would be good. I need more copper. I can't believe, dude, we made such a long, like, we made a good distance today. And I don't know why I have this desire to go so far, but it just feels right. Like, I feel like it feels right. I gotta do what feels right, guys. And I think this was still a good episode either way. I mean, yeah, like, we built this little, like, hub area. And we did do actually more than I think I gave myself credit for here. This was still a pretty good episode. I do appreciate you guys watching this series. I'll give you a secret code, so you can throw it in the comments. The secret code for today's episode is going to be 8363. So put that down in the comments below if you want to show me to watch the entirety of today's video. Again, secret code is 8363. That is not a crafting table. I don't have a crafting table in here, matter of fact. And I think I kind of need one. Do I need 3? No, but I'll put the other 2 in there. Why do I have that many? Don't ask me questions like that. You don't want to know the answer. Okay. You need more copper, sir. The journey is hard. I can't even. Okay. The journey. All right. We just need more copper. Okay. Thank you guys for watching the episode. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Far, far away, we keep going.